You're on your last warning, Octa. Next time you're late, you're gonna be in very big trouble. Yo, how's it going, Mr. Glick? Okay. What kind of asset pack would I buy from Itch? Usually tile maps is the only thing that I've considered. Tile maps and like furniture stuff, like stuff like that. Asked my server, but wanted to ask you. Yeah. Usually assets like static assets because anything like animated usually is going to be like honestly, if it's like a game jam, I'm just going to pick the most simplest of character assets. 8x8 or 6 either depends. Like my game is technically 8x8, but we have 16x16 textures. But although like right now lately I've been prioritizing 16x16. How's it going? 898 first. Let's start the timer because I want to do some quick stuff for the stream before we get into it. So yeah, today is what? Today is the setting up GDD, Kickstarter, and marketing. And we have to do some videos as well, so we got a lot on our plate today. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Oh well. How did I make the game so good? I actually, when you said that, I was, I enjoyed the compliment, but I actually wonder what you thought made the game so good. I'm trying to think what I did. The only thing that I did was I changed the dash a bit. We fixed some bugs. There's no memory leak anymore, so maybe the game seems a little bit faster, but you would only feel that difference in the next chapters or if you played for a very long time. I'm trying to see. We could look at the commits. Let me see. Because honestly, the only thing that really changed, the only thing that significantly changed was the art. Like we made a really nice art, and also, better everything just works perfectly. The game is more optimized now. Specifically for like things like when the game restarts or like when you die, respawning is faster. Like reinstancing the room is faster. There's less stuff running at the ready function and more stuff running just on the editor when I first made the game, when I first made the levels. The dash is technically faster, so you might have noticed that. And we actually might even make it faster than what it is right now. Except for the fact that using R2 in DualShock uses mouse direction. Except for the fact that R2 in DualShock uses mouse direction, really? Oh, it counts as a click. I see. Are you using a PS4 controller or something? DualShock is PS4, right? Yeah, I think on a PS4 controller, maybe controller inputs on like the triggers are considered mouse clicks. I wonder if I can. I feel like that's a PS4 controller issue. I can set something to disable mouse clicks. That way, that doesn't happen. But yeah, that's good to know. Oh, you guys also might have noticed something different today. We have a different chair. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's a camouflage chair, so you can't see what's behind it. So you can see what's behind it. It's like I'm sitting on nothing. So So yeah, I've had this chair for a while. It was in the basement. I'm gonna figure out if it's like, I remember trying it out and I didn't like it. I'm gonna give it another shot. Where's my gaming chair? My gaming chair is past all this trash right there. Made a random terrain generator in STL. Hell yeah, man. Have any screenshots? Make sure my camera. My window's open, so you might see some of my green screen. If we close the window, I mean my blinds, the YouTube video. It's in the link. Dude, the new demo is really nice. I'm glad you guys like it. For the most part, I thought it was going to be mainly the same, which it kind of is, but yeah, it's just polished. And there's some other things I need to polish. The final version, we're getting really close to the final demo. That's going to be for the Steam Next Fest. Nice. Good stud. Good stuff, man. Keep it up. I think the main thing that made it so good is the fact that you lowered the pause time after the dash. Yeah, well, I actually did that in the previous demo, but in combination with the faster dash, it's like like the duration of the dash is also shorter. So you have both lower duration dash and less pause time after dash. So it's both. And smooth camera. The smooth camera, still we have some issues with the smooth camera. It's not perfect yet, especially in levels where you're falling. Actually, it might be an issue with my monitor. Running my monitor on, I need to figure out how to maybe, yeah, something's wrong with the FPS sometimes. Here, let's see if we can find it. Also, my automatic scene switcher isn't switching. Interesting. I think I turned it off. We'll leave it like this for now. I could full screen it. I can actually full screen it now for you guys. Although, I mean, you guys usually see it in full screen. It's me who doesn't play in full screen. Oh, shit. What exactly did I want to show you guys? Oh, yeah, the falling. So if we were to go from here, let's see. Oh. God damn it. It's hard to showcase it. You could kind of see it here. Wait, let me find a better spot. Yeah, but the perfect pixel art is not... It's not ideal just yet. And honestly, sometimes it's fine. It's just in certain cases, it's just inconsistent. So I'll have to figure that out. But it's it's pretty low on the priority list because I also don't think many people notice it. In most situations, it's fine. Another thing we're gonna do. So remember we had that person, that internet stranger, criticize our game, saying, "Oh, it's not fluid enough. You need to keep the momentum in the game." And then we spent those 5 hours trying to figure out how to fix that. And then at the end of it, we just went back to the original and we decreased the neutral state timer, and that was it. But it's made me realize the level design has to complement our new dash, or our current dash system, where a lot of the time it needs to be sort of, I wouldn't say punishing, but let's say, when you dash right here, let's see, or even here, there needs to be dashing into this upright dash or up left dash needs to hit that spring instead of oh my god. instead of me having to go this way, dash up, and then slightly press right or slightly press left, we dash up, and then I have to press left just to catch this. What I should do is make this lower and make it so that your exact dash, like make it more of a precision platformer, is what I mean. And this was something that I realized with like comparing my game to like Super Meat Boy or Celeste. Super Meat Boy was very frictiony. Like it was very like smooth. Like if you could imagine, it might be hard to imagine, but this is what Super Meat Boy felt like. It's like there's a lot of momentum. You don't like when you press input on something, you kind of slide. And then Celeste is kind of like, if I could describe Celeste, it's kind of like this and then back to this and then this and then like this and then like that. And I feel like our game is more like, from my experience and from watching people play, I feel like our game is like this. And like that's the difference. And I feel like that's like the route we have to take. Like we have to fully commit to being, triangles, not this hybrid one, or not the Super Meat Boy route. That's my attitude towards it right now, and I feel like we can make this look really good. It'll be satisfying for speedrunners because it's like raw, just like boom, 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 which I think will be really good. So but you'll keep the new dash. So the dash, so I actually have a better idea for the dash. I think I described this yesterday, where instead of pushing the player forward, we're just going to use a raycast to check if there's any collision. So pretend this is our raycast. We're gonna check if there's any collision. If there is a collision, we might just teleport. No, I don't know about teleporting, but quickly move the player to that collision point and then have them react to it. So like, let's say it's a spring. The second we press the button, or 50 milliseconds within pressing the button, you'll dash upwards, or you'll bounce upwards from the spring. As you could see from my amazing drawing, that's exactly what I'm trying to illustrate here. But yeah. Did I miss anyone's message? Game looks very nice, thank you. Every dev is like a pro at their game, unlike me. You get better. You understand your game more the more you just... I've been working on this for 2 years, so obviously I know almost the ins and out of everything. Dude, what just happened? I didn't click on anything on the pause menu, and it just went back to the starting screen. Wait. There is a bug, actually. There's one bug. I don't know why you weren't going into the... You have to... If you can try recording what happened. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't click anything on the pause menu, and it just went back to the starting screen. Are you sure? But yeah. I think it just selected the one closest to my mouse. Oh, yeah. If you do that, and then let's say you press... I think you could technically press enter. Like if it was just if you did this, I could technically press A on my controller, and it'll go into the main menu. We do need to set up some quality of life things for the game, specifically just checking what the player's input is. If the player's using the analog stick, automatically I want to make sure that we lower the sensitivity of the mouse, of the analog stick. Another thing I want to make sure of is if they are using a D-pad, we increase the sensitivity just in case, of anything. I think it just selected one of the closest. Okay, yeah. Sus how NPC has Celeste as a tag. It's not sus at all. I'm trying to clickbait. I'm trying to get some new viewers onto the stream, You gotta clickbait. Ethical clickbaiting. Like the Kickstarter plan so far. Thank you. We'll see how it goes. It is a little scary. So I've heard recently that if you fail your Kickstarter, it could be detrimental to your whole campaign, your whole game campaign. It's harder to get publishers to contact you. Not that I needed a publisher, but it would be a cool idea. So we'll see. But I'm not too worried. Honestly, it's kind of exciting too. It's kind of scary, but also kind of exciting, posted a new bug in Discord. I don't see any new bugs. Want quality of life? I have an idea. Add a click buffer. Clicking and not being able to dash because you clicked 0.1 seconds too early. Why would you want to click buffer? If you clicked 0.1 seconds too early, I had a click buffer. Clicking and not being able to dash because you clicked. Oh, is it? I think that is a thing. Yeah, I think there's a 50 millisecond delay. I understand. I understand what you mean now. Here, let me see. Oh, maybe. Wait, let me see. Oh, I guess you're right. I thought, I could have sworn I implemented that. That's actually a good thing to add, and I thought I did. The thing that I do is I do that with the green orbs. I'm pretty sure if you press dash a little too early before you get the green orb, it does give it to you. Let me just make sure. Or I think it also happens if you click on it too late, you also regain your dash. So you can actually dash. Here, let's see. Let's just push our player over there. So much for setting up the stream. I wanted to do some stuff, but I guess we'll wait these 30 minutes. This is kind of like the chill aspect of the stream, because I did want to do some stuff to update. Like, I just wanted to update some aspects of the stream. I think I should add rules to the stream. Not anything serious. I just want to add, like, hey, don't be rude, stuff like that. I like Game Jam games. Game Jam games are great. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I do it with the green orbs, but let me just make sure. So like what you could technically do is if you press it a little too early, or sorry, if you press it a little too late, you get your dash back again. So like I could technically hit this, and I still have the dash, you see? So like you hear the sound, and I dash after I hear the sound, and I can still dash again. So we did that, but I guess we never did it with actually being too early on the dash. Or let me see. I'm trying to. Oh shit. It's hard to. Yeah, let me see. It's hard to calculate. Yeah, maybe if we go into easy mode, it might be easier to. Okay, it doesn't exist. We'll do that. The 0.1 second delay. That's a good idea, actually. Check general for the bug. Better be a good bug. You die from. Oh yeah. You could have just said that. Could have just said it here. Yeah, this is because we had camera smoothing on. This wouldn't happen with the camera. I mean, on death, we would have to reset the camera position. It's because now what we do as like this short fix with the camera is that we re-instance it. We re-instance the camera every time you die, and it like helps with the pixel art, but it's still not perfect. Yeah, all I have to do is just make sure that before, like, when we instance the camera, let's just set it to the player's global position, and then we'll start the smoothing, or we'll figure out all the camera movement issues in the near future. But yeah, that's a good. Let's actually write everything that people are saying, because we do need to fix this. I'll do a new note, and we'll say, what is this, 0.8, 0.2.8.6, bugs, camera movement on death. What was the other issue? Is there another bug? Anyone say any other bugs? I know the quality of life thing, but is there? Oh yeah. There was this weird bug. Death on teleporter resets player position. Weirdly. Alright, we'll have to fix that. Death on teleporter resets player position weirdly. We'll have to look into that. It was I saw Hellraiser do it the other day. And then quality of life, we could say we do need the, and we're gonna work on all. I think we're gonna work on all of this tomorrow, or maybe later today. We'll see, depending on how I feel. Because I do want to do a lot of marketing stuff today. But tomorrow is Marketing Monday, so honestly, the game is almost done. We just have to fix some of these bugs, and I think we could like call it as it is. Everything else is kind of just extra. Automatically filled up all the details. All the details for what? Decided to have the title as making a 2D platformer. Are you sure you never had a stream before? Today's supposed to be Shill Sunday. We changed it. So yesterday was our Shill Sunday. Shill Saturday. Basically, it's us just hanging out. Today's also going to be kind of chill, and so is Monday. Like, I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday are kind of like chill streams. Never streamed? Interesting. But yeah, quality of life, 0.1 second margin of error for dash too early or dash too late. Okay. Is there anything? Oh yeah. Camera. Also, just camera smoothing. On perfect pixel art. It's weird, right? Okay. Do. Alright, so now we can put this on the back burner. Kickstarter notes, make 2.5 mil. It's that easy, guys. Release demo. This was 2 days ago, Friday. So we didn't add any secrets. Check game if is already indexing on site, which is done, which is pretty cool. Never listen to Redditors. Make chapter 3 spam all over. Oh yeah, we do have to do this today, actually. So 6/4/23. What's the goal for today? The goal here. Update Twitch stream. So the things I want to do for the Twitch stream is add some rules, update banners, actually add some rules, update banners, and add more text to bottom. It'd be nice to have like an about me too. Just so that we have it. I don't know how, like, I just see other streams doing it, and I think we should just up our game just a bit, just so it looks better. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Our main scene node. Why is it like, I don't think it matters where it is. Yeah, because we're using a viewport canvas. Polybridge 3 is out. Wow. I don't even know what that is. I think I know what that is. Feels like streaming making a game would help me finish my game. Is making videos is very stressful, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. Making videos it takes a lot of time out of you. Whereas streaming is just like it's killing two birds with one stone. Gonna hit the sack early today. Finish my sleeping schedule. Have a nice day. I'll see you, man. Peace. Good luck if you start streaming. Looks very similar to Polybridge 2. You know, someone told me today, or not today, yesterday or 2 days ago, they were like, "Oh, you get very distracted on your streams. You need any excuse to go on a tangent." I wonder if that's true. I'll tell you why that's not true. Here, let me take out a piece of paper and draw it out for you guys. I'm kidding. What do we want to do? Let's go on Twitch.
For cash, they're not going to have plenty of.
All right. So yeah, I want to update this information. Like, I don't know why the hell I don't see a itch page here, or like the itch icon. I also want to add an about me, just so I look cool, and also just add a rules little thing right here. So yeah, why the hell is my itch page not showing, or my itch panel image? So let's grab itch.io icon banner. What is the size of this image actually? Why is it not showing my information? Oh, there we go. I forgot what the size of this is. Open image in new tab. So this is a... doesn't even tell me. Let's copy image. .320 by 107. Very interesting size. Itch page icon. HIO icon. We just need the icon. I wish they had available on itch. So something like this minus the available. I think we could just copy this and just erase that top part. Let me just make sure there aren't any other better images. This is kind of nice. I think this is good. So copy this. Shit. .320 by 107. Should we make it transparent, or should it look like this? This doesn't look terrible. Itch Twitch banner. 320 by 107. Itch Twitch.
It's not like the good old days.
It's not.
Looks kind of bad, right? Think he needs. Let me look at someone else's. Let's see. Who is a good streamer? Let's see. Citilix? Let's check it out. These are nice, but also not exactly what I want. Let me see. I know who has a good one. Saltoons has a good one. But his also might be... His is unique. Let me see.
Mephisto.
Donate YouTube. Like, these are pretty cute. Not gonna lie.
Yo.
Can we somehow mute this browser? Let me see. Properties. Let me see if there's a way to mute browsers. Hide in mixer. Filters. Audio filters. Noise gate. Noise suppression. No. Noise gate. Limiter. Threshold. Just gonna bring the threshold, I think, all the way down. I think that's what we'll do. I think that'll fix it. Yeah, how's it going, Vobbly? Okay. So yeah, he has some really nice ones. I wonder... Can we do something similar? Dude, you know my banner I showed you? Can I try to make you one? If you want to. But just don't be offended if I, if I'm ungrateful and don't use it. Can I show the behind the scenes? Welcome, Dragon Skull. What do you mean? Bum, 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 bum. Greetings, Dragon Skull. What is the resolution? The correct resolution is whatever Saltoons is using, which is 320 by 120. Although I'm not sure. Seems good though. 320 by 120. Actually, I think 320 is good on the. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, 320 is great on the x-axis. On the y-axis, it could kind of be... Yeah, I think 120 is good. We used 107, but yeah, 120 seems like it's fine as well. But yeah, his is nice. Maybe 110. Let me see. 120 looks good though. I like his. Also, I like the border, the idea of borders, because like the squares look weird. We're just... No one is unique anymore. We just copy whoever does well.
Still very slow.
Well, you know, surprisingly, not too many people have banners on their Twitch. Let me see. Irish John definitely probably has one. Irish John. Let's see his.
Okay. I don't.
Piracy. He's into piracy. His is actually wait. His is kind of crazy. These are good, I would say. Socials, adding socials. So here, while they're doing that, while Octo is doing that, we can try adding some of our own, like just more information. I want to add an about me, and we do need to add rules. Stuff like this. No NSFW, no prejudicial remarks. Prejudicial, blah, 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 blah. No racism, homophobia, transphobia, bullshit, please. Zero tolerance for any of that. Yo, how's it going, Half Moon? Zero tolerance towards any software / game / music piracy. Okay. Ironic, we made the same exact joke. Bitcoin, crypto. So I don't really care about you guys talking about any of this kind of stuff. All I'm going to say is, honestly, this is really the only one that matters to me. Honestly, like, I don't even want to say don't talk about politics. I'm just gonna like, if the topic gets too crazy, we just won't. I'll just say, hey, don't say it instead of yeah. In terms of NSFW content, I would say yeah, no NSFW. Please, no help requests for homework. We've never had that problem. If entering into any work collaboration with people, especially involvement in any payment, please take it to DMs to avoid. Literally, yeah, all I'm concerned with is this and this. And I don't want to add more rules, but also then adding rules is like, what's the point? Doing okay? Well, I hope doing okay is okay. Sometimes being okay is alright. Can't be great all the time. About me. It is, okay. It is okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Alright, let me look at Saltoons one more time. I'm John, I'm an indie streamer, and because we're not really good at... Oh, I want to see his. Let's see what he does. Power Hour. Too much tomato, what did they do for their bout? Alright, so... Yeah, I think out of everyone I've seen so far, Saltoons has the cleanest one. Which is A-okay. About me is still good to have. Wishlist is what we have. My games. I just shared my itch page. And Discord, which is also what we share. Okay. Let me look at Saltoons one more time. I'm just curious what their
Last year, millions of
donate, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna add these as well. Like YouTube. Yeah, share it, man. Are you gonna send a link or something? Pixel art, walk cycle tutorial. Yeah, we're gonna do one for each of these. We also have the personally. Oh, I don't think I'm following Saltoons, by the way. Another thing we need to do, like we have our link tree. It's a Discord link. Yeah. What did I want to see? My about. Soul development, Twitter. Oh, I'm surprised I don't actually even have my link tree here. I wonder why I didn't decide to do that. car bricks. Oh, this is how you made your page, your banner. And yeah, don't worry about being needy. Like if honestly, the easiest thing for me to see are screenshots. So don't you worry. So yeah, we'll fix this. Honestly, my page for this also looks pretty crappy. I'm trying to think, what could we do here? Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna steal my description for Steam pages, for my Steam page. Steam Memori. It's amore. Give feedback, make suggestions, or talk to me about your game during. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Whether you're a game dev or just interested in sharing your work or in talking about development. You're welcome to join the Practical Development Discord. You can actively contribute to development process, prepping feedback. Alright, I think that sounds pretty good. I don't know what the hell this is. An extension. I think this was like for my Instagram, but or Twitter maybe, but we're gonna remove that. And I think we'll just make an itch page, itch button similar to Saltoons. Like, that's all he does here. We'll do all of these, and then the abouts will be on the bottom. I think that looks pretty good. I think we should also update the Memori page. 320 by whatever. Let's see. I know we have some images there. Memori Kickstarter, Memori Steam images. Let's see if we have anything for 320. 320. What I might do is, I wish I saved some of these. Like, I want one without the... We have 231, which is like... Let me see. Do we have one? We have this one, 512 by 512, but yeah, it's black on the outside, which I don't know if I like. Let's see. Oh, we have this one too. Let me see what the hell this is. So we have this huge ass image, which I think has like this white background to it. What the fuck? Yeah. And then we have this one, which I think if I just select everything, we could probably get rid of. It might look slightly ugly. Let me see. I might have actually perfectly edited these images so that it does look pretty good, actually. So we could leave it like this, delete this, and then what I'm thinking is either... Oh, shit. Never mind. We would have to erase this stuff. Maybe make it cleaner. I'm trying to think. Let me see. Could also increase the threshold to erase any extra layers, but it's going to erase here too. I could also try deleting it and we could see what it looks like. Maybe it doesn't even look too bad. Let's see. Let's grab Apollo. Did you make the logo? I did not make the logo. I paid for it to be done. So honestly, it actually looks pretty clean, I think. I like the way Saltoons has his, like, this thing. Here, let me... I don't want to steal his thing, though. We'll try making our own. What is it, 320... How much? I paid a total for everything, like just everything in, including the cover art and everything. It was like, I want to say like 300, I think, or 250, something like that. Let me see, 320 gets us there. And if it looks like shit, it looks like shit. Yeah, I mean, you could find better deals. Personally, yeah, like, because this is like my main thing. Like, I'm fully committed to this. Sometimes money is less of a concern, you know? So yeah, this is still not perfect. Like, if you zoom in, you could see, like, there's transparent images, transparent pixels and stuff. Ideally, what I should have done, actually, is... went here and put it in the background. There we go. I mean, it'll be better. There'll still be the black pixels from oh wait, what the hell? Why is it still... oh, because we... what the fuck? That's why. Uploaded an itch page thing in general? What the fuck? Oh. Looks pretty good. I'll check it out in just a second. Give me... alright, this does look better. Alright. Gotta merge this down. So this looks pretty good. We have to cut like these areas right here. Also, when we scaled it, we did use interpolation, which makes it look like foggy, sort of. Shit. What? Oh, god damn it. Did I close it? No, I didn't. Why does it look weird? Oh. Yeah, we gotta... let's go back here. Set it to none. This also kind of looks like crap. Let's try linear. Maybe linear will be better. I think linear is better. Where did you hire him/her? I want to say Reddit is where I found them. Don't remember actually. Usually I find people on Reddit or Discord. I'm 15. I don't have that. Yeah, that's fair enough. I have money saved and I have more money. Yeah. I'm not gonna say you don't need money. I'm not gonna say you need money to develop a game. Well, you need at least some money to release on Steam, and having money just alleviates some of the things that you're not good at. So, for example, me, I'm not that good at art, so like buying assets and stuff like that are good for me. Bitch page. This is pretty good, I would say. I'm trying to think. There's some things that I would change. I feel like maybe the color palette I don't like, or like the color in the background, but that's kind of subjective. I would have to figure out what is a good color. I kind of like Saltoon's cute like aesthetic, and I wonder if I could obviously make it unique, but also somehow replicate it. Maybe using their color like itch's color. Like every color. Oh, we'll see. I'm actually not sure what would look good. How do I make a like? Let me see. Let me look this up. How do I make like a border? How to add a radius to an image? Godot. How to? I mean, actually, yeah. Not Godot. GIMP. How to make a radius around edges. I have to add a border radius in GIMP.
One is in GIMP. So, what do
Rounded corners. Add alpha channel. We know that much.
a alpha channel? So, don't worry about that. And the next step is go to select all. And then go to select rounded.
Rounded rectangle. Select rounded rectangle, and we just mess with the... Honestly, I don't need much of a radius. I feel like even that could look kind of good. Might just leave it at that. Let me see. Select rounded rectangle. We gotta make sure it's consistent with everything else. Ooh. Wait, it just gets better. I'll just keep... I think at this point it's too much. I kind of like the subtle. I want to see... Wait. Let's see. This or this? What do you guys think? Big radius, small radius. Big radius, small radius. Oh, wait. Big radius, small radius. I think this one. I kind of like the big one. Actually, can't even tell. I like the subtlety. We'll try both. How about that? Memori, Twitch, banner 320 by 120, large radius. So this is the large radius. Bro, I can't even tell. Doesn't even look doesn't even look like anything. Actually, I kind of want to humor the idea of maybe adding a white border to everything as well. I wonder if I should do it this way, or maybe. Shit. This is the small radius one. Let's give that a shot. I think it looks pretty clean. Kind of like the idea of the large radius one though now. So we have to Control Z this. Oh shit. We don't have. Oh, what did I set it as? I forgot already. No, the rectangle. Here, I'll just open it up. I wonder if I should get rid of the extra pixels there. Okay. Looks pretty good, I think. Feel like I could do the same thing here too. What? Wish I knew what the radius was. 61, I assume? Maybe? No. Shit. I guess we could. Let me see. Can we like just check what the length of this is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like it was maybe 9 or something. Nope. 15. What the hell? Why is it, oh shit. Add alpha channel, select, rounded triangle. And what the hell? Why is it still showing? It's supposed to remove it, I think. That's what we did here. Let's see. I mean, we could do select. If we invert, then we can delete it. Honestly, how does this look? I think we're gonna add that same white line. Let's just be consistent with what we want our rounded triangle to be. So 15 here. Let me see. See what 15 looks like. 15 looks like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try. I assume maybe it's 19. Select 21. So this kind of looks like it. Let me see if we select and where is it? Invert? Where's invert?
Yo.
God damn, that scared me. I mean, you could keep deleting. Just gonna leave it like this. So we'll do, what was that again? Select 25. Okay. $25 with this inverted. With symmetry. I feel like this needs to be cleaned out. I would not want that. Why would I want that? Trying to make it Twitch. What software are you using to make this? Is GIMP. Honestly, I think that looks pretty clean. If all of them, wait, what the hell? Why does this one look different? Oh, I think we're okay. Yeah, we want to be consistent here. Shit. Let's see. They should all be either, the same size, basically. Do 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 do. Oh, right, we have to select all, and then I think we click on rounded rectangle, and then 25, and then... Yeah, I wonder... we did it before, where, like, deleted these sections automatically, but I guess, I don't know. We're just gonna invert it, delete it. We can... trying to think, should I just smooth it out? Let's just make sure... Alright, so we've been putting the white lines on the... It'd be nice to be very consistent with what we're doing here. We put it at 25... here, actually, if we want to be consistent, oh shit, we delete it once, and then we're just going to fill out the non-transparent lines, and then we'll just delete the transparent ones. Yeah. Wait, did I say that correctly? Fill out the non-transparent lines, and then erase the... This one's actually kind of non-transparent, but I think... Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Like so, and then we go in here and just gotta make sure we don't export this. I know some people that like to listen to white noise when working, so maybe it'll do something similar. Oh wait, I wonder if you could set the timer. I don't know about that. I think that noise would just hurt me, give me like anxiety. I actually don't like it at all. I think we need to find a better sound. Export as you see itch. Music for me. I will say I've listened to like binaural beats. Binaural beats do help me. Which is kind of like white noise, but not really. Honestly, anything without lyrics is good for me. Do I even need a text here? I could just say itch games, right? My itch. All of my itch games. Mostly game jam submissions. Actually, I wonder. Could just leave it like that too. All of my itch games. Let's see. Could just leave it like that. We don't need to have the Discord text right there, to be honest. Oh wait, what happened to the we had some extra... Ah, we never saved it. Fuck. Whoops. In all seriousness, I usually like to listen to music or live streams. Oh, ASMR too. Oh, interesting. Alright, so Discord needs to be updated as well. Memori. More. It's amore. Just get rid of this. I'm just gonna say wishlisted here. Submit. What's the... How do you... Bold markdown. Okay, we have to update the Discord as well. Yeah, I kind of don't like the border. It's too sharp in my opinion, but I don't know how to fix it. Actually, I think I know what to do with the border, but I'm lazy, man. Okay. Let's see here. Discord. I usually have to keep downloading the Discord banner. Discord banner. Discord icon. We started using the white one. I think we're gonna stick to the white one, not the blue one. Especially with the dark background that we use, I think it looks pretty good. So we'll just copy this. The Discord icon, it's like stretched throughout here, so we have to. I think we'll have to shrink it lower than the 320 radius or 320 width. I'll do like. Wait, let's see what this is. 320. The height gets reduced like crazy. Try. Let's try 300. See how that looks. Not bad. We'll leave it like that. So we have to grab the color here. Do. Are you winning, son? Not yet. How's it going, Cricket? We gotta invert this, delete it. Oh shit. So yeah, we've been using just 1 pixel. I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Let's see, maybe Octo has a better approach to it than I do. Oh, we should have added the... Oh, we do have the symmetry. Got a ton of yard work in front of me. Got a ton of yard work in front of me. Yeah. Also, no worries if you know you can't. It's not a big deal. This, I think this will look better. Yikes! Actually, I don't know about that. Let's try that. So like 420 or something? This right here is 24. Blazer curves. .420 blazer it. Discord. Okay, let's give that a shot. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just I think it's better than most people's pages. I think. Let's see. Let's see yours, Cricket. We're gonna criticize you right now. See what your about pages look like. not bad. I mean, it has a lot of information on it. I would say some people have better ones. Posture check. Yeah, I thought this chair was gonna fix my posture checks. Maybe not. I do feel my back being straighter, but I think over time, I wish this chair went back more. That's my only complaint. And you know, maybe it does. Let's see. Oh, it does. It's a weird thing because on mobile it's totally different looking. Interesting. I actually didn't even think about that. I didn't even know people could see your your Twitch page on mobile. Mobile like this? Or mobile as in the app? How do you... iPhone SE. I guess it looks weird on the pages here. You'll check it out on my app, but... yeah, let's actually look at the mobile. But the thing is, how many of you guys are on mobile versus desktop? I feel like, you know, like if you're watching video games, maybe mobile is more common, but I wonder, like, yeah, let's actually I don't know how many people of you are gonna be able to answer this poll, but let's see. Mobile or desktop? I'm just curious. Like, what do you use more often? Out of the 15 people here, I wonder actually, desktop. I'm just curious. Like, what should you optimize for? I wish they showed you that. Maybe they do. I know they show you on Reddit, like, what is your demographic, but I don't remember seeing anything like that on Twitch, at least. Using browser for Twitch is sometimes better than the mobile app. I see. I noticed something. My streams keep doing this where they split up. Not entirely sure why. Oh, wait. This is from 2 days ago. I like how these two are connected. Like you can see, it says pooping BRB. Like perfectly aligned. Yeah, yeah. Okay. What was I gonna do? I, like, have short-term memory. We were editing the editing. Let's try this. I think it'll look better, it's just not perfect yet. Okay, there we go. Also, it's, I don't know if I like the idea that these shared the same color. I mean, we could... maybe I should just make everything the same color. Like, maybe this H page should also be this dark blue. Shit. Should have, well, actually, we downloaded this, so we would have to edit everything ourselves. Let's see. We'd have to download a transparent version of this. Or maybe just make Discord. Let me see. What does Discord have for their banners? Purple, green, black. Yeah, once a week, though, I make minor tweaks. Yeah. Oh, also, I wasn't trying to flame you. I think it looks fine. We're just trying to see, like, what other people are doing. So far, like if I could put it in a list, I would say Saltoons has like the nicest page. And everyone else, like people have good pages. Like information is important, but like people like to see pretty colors. And Saltoons, I think, mimics that the best.
Once upon a time, there was.
Or like I think this looks it looks clean, Who were we looking at earlier? We could see Too Much Tomato. Like it shows information, but I feel like sometimes this could be hectic. I feel like people just want to see, details, or not details, like just pretty colors, and like, I don't know what to click. Like if I want to join his Discord, I don't even see it. I would have to click. He doesn't have a Discord. We got to tell him he needs a Discord. But yeah, everything should be right in your face. Do you know a guy called Fletch? No, I do not. Mine's mid. I think it's a reflection of yourself, and I think if it's a reflection of yourself and audience, it works. Yeah, Saul's professional for sure. Yeah, I mean he's actually a YouTuber, so like you can like he knows like these sort of things are important, like thumbnails and all that. Like my thumbnail game is like garbage. But I also don't make YouTube videos. But what's really nice? When you upload your Twitch VODs to YouTube, check it out. They always pick like a good picture of me, like of me smiling or something. It makes my streams look good, which I kind of like. It's not just like a random image, which is I think really cool. And it's weird that it always shows Godot, smiling. I could have sworn, dude. Yeah, smiling. Like it's kind of nice that they pick a good image. Like I think Twitch does that, because when you upload if you upload your streams directly to YouTube, I think it picks like the first frame or something, then a middle frame or some other stuff. I'd recommend a separate channel for VODs. You might be right about that, actually. Check the ones on Steam, please. On Discord, you mean? Itch. Steam. So like the triangles, right, are the rhombuses, I guess you could say. So I wouldn't separate the word though, like this whole Discord and then putting a space there. Yeah, I meant rhombus. I think this one looks good. Obviously, it's if you want, like, let me try it out with this one. If you can center it and then also add a border. But yeah, also I don't want to tell you what to do. If it's too much work, don't listen to me. Discord is an oddly long word. Yeah, it just has to be shrunken. Like that's what I did. I also don't think this looks terrible. Let me see if we could find an itch.io icons. IO icon. One that is transparent. Is this one transparent? It's black though. I don't know. Oh, is there a white version of this? I think we can flip the. How do you, like, invert colors? Mode, precision, color management. I know there's a way to do it. Precision, something here. There we go. The Steam one? So I mean, the thing is, they'll all look the same. If worst case, like, if the itch one looks good, then the others will look good. But I do like this structure of like he has the, you know, the icon here and then the channel. That's what I'm sort of doing here. Like, you know, the icon, then Discord. You know, itch icon, itch.io. You know what's nice about this? We could just delete this, select everything here, delete it. Let's try this out. Ooh, looks pretty clean, I gotta say. So, yeah, using blue on everything. Let's give this one a shot. Oh, crap. This is on 320 by 107. I'm stupid. Grr. At least all we have to do is put this here. It's actually easier. And the border, let's see. Give me one sec. Ah, crap. Did I submit it? Alright, so yeah, we can make it all look like this. Everything is consistent here. Maybe add a about me. I think I would maybe make this. Maybe I would make this Steam instead of Memori. Just so it's cleaner. Consistent, like, you know, white colors and everything like that. Yeah, I think the Discord looks good. Again, oh, did you add the border? No, Discord automatically adds borders before you inspect something, but yeah. The border, I don't know what to do about it, honestly. I gave it a shot. I might keep it like this. Sharp edge or rounded edge? Rounded edge, yeah. Like this one right here. But I don't know if this is like a sharp rounded edge, you know? I feel like should go full send on the rounded edge altogether. I'm also not sure if I like this color. Let me grab the Steam. I'm pretty sure we have so many versions of this already on my computer, but I want to see if we can find something better. We need like this, something like this, but oh, like this, basically. What's nice about this is we're gonna be able to use this, reuse this for like our for our actual press kit. Import. Alright, looks pretty good. Edges. Ooh, it's actually very clean. I wish there was a transparent version. Let me see. I wonder if I import this again. Color, black and white, gray. Text anti-aliasing, none. Aliasing. None graphic anti-aliasing. Okay, so there's none on everything, but we do see like this small border which might screw us over. We'll find out soon enough. Seems fine, yeah, but the background color needs to change. Actually, we wouldn't change it. We would just have to delete the border. What the hell's going on? Oh. Something like that. We accidentally changed this to the itch page. Let me just change this to Steam Twitch page. Okay, and then we're just gonna Control Z everything. Export this as itch. Looks cleaner than before for sure. But yeah. Send the new ones again. So can you add a border to it as well? Like a white border? Can you actually just send it to me without the inside, like just the background and the border? Because I feel like we have a nice structure for the actual text and everything. Honestly, this one I might have to shrink just a bit because they are all different sizes. Like the itch page is like humongous. Same with the Steam page. I actually like the way the Steam page looks like. Everything else looks kind of weird. I mean, they're all... We'll see. Alright, what else is on the agenda? Did we write any sticky notes today? Update stream, add some rules. Oh, we did need to add rules. Okay. Oh yeah, we would have to make like stuff like this, but for rules as well. Or like an about me, which would be kind of nice. What? It's a good font. Times New Roman. Sans serif. Looks ugly, right? Could also just make it makes a precision platformer. And whatever, I'll just leave it pretty basic. Welcome to my Twitch channel. My name is your name. Goddamn. Dude. Alright, none of this works. Maybe we should be genuine. Hello, I'm an NPC who makes a precision platformer. I don't know, I don't like talking about myself. Maybe we won't have a about me, but we should. Shit. Right. Write a quirky. Can you sound less fake and more you can get the best of both worlds if you use comedy and say something comedy yeah, I'm thinking like I could pretend like I'm an NPC, like actually an NPC. Like have a bit to it. And more like an NPC. Greetings, traveler. I bid thee a warm welcome to my humble abode in the realm of Twitch. I kind of like this one already. Your about me could be you talking to ChatGPT to write the about me. Oh, I kind of like this. They call me Your Name. The mastermind behind a world of precision platformers. Crafting these virtual realms of peril and triumph is my life's passion. It's like cringy, but also satirical. I emerge to guide thee through the realm where every step must be executed with unwavering precision. Look what I made in Carbricks. Carbricks, nice. It's made from your Carbricks. Since my earliest days, gaming has captured my soul. Dude, I love this. Wait, I want to copy all of this for maybe some other memes. Here, I think we'll just keep it short and simple. Like, this is pretty good. Honestly, create worlds on my own with my own knowledge and coding and fervent love for the platforming genre. Honestly, I love this entire thing. They just like took the words right out of my mouth. In my realm. Okay, this is not important. Join me in a hollow Twitch channel as I unveil the secrets of my creation. Oh my god, bro. ChatGPT, honestly, sometimes they know exactly what to say. Wait, there's a saying from Socrates who said that people know everything. You just have to ask them for the right questions to get your answer. They call me Practical NPC, the mastermind behind the world of precision platformers. Can you check out the new icons? Yeah. Steam. Can you send it minus the actual Steam icon? So I can see what it looks like with the button, like. Oh, right here. What the hell is going on? Why is it doing that? Oh, wait, what? Weird. Okay. Which one was that? Discord? Okay. Oh shit, did we? No, we didn't. Okay. Nope. Let's see how this looks. I don't know anymore. Let me see. Do. Oh shit. Looks terrible. What should I do? We can increase the fill whole selection. Could leave it like that, and then grab a lighter color here. we'll give that a shot. Maybe that looks better. We'll give all of them a shot to see how it looks. Oh shit, we have to shrink this one. We have to make sure like all of them are consistent. Unfortunately, this might take a while. Wait, let me see. Just have to compare all of them. I'm gonna change the size of this one. We did 250. I'm gonna try 200. So that's what the itch page looks like. Let me see. Discord. They're relatively on the same thing. And let's see, where's the other one? Where's Steam? Do we delete Steam? We might have to do Steam again. I don't see it anywhere here. I must have accidentally deleted it. Okay. It looks a little weird on the border. We could clean it up in the future, but right now, honestly, when you like zoom out like this, or even when we shrink it a bit, it probably looks better. Whoops. So we can do what, like what was it, 250? Try 250 first. Oh shit. Interesting that it didn't delete the extra part right here. Okay. And God damn it. We have to move this up anyway. See how that looks compared to this and this. They're let's see, it's not noticeably different. Let's give it a shot. So this is Steam V2. And I think we already saved Discord. Save it just in case. Okay. Not bad. Looks pretty good. I think we should make these look a little bit more consistent. Like the itch page looks the The itch one looks a little larger. Oh man, I don't know how to make this consistently look good because it's just all of the icon sizes are different. We can try editing or like shrinking each of these to be like the right size, but at the same time I don't care enough. Might just leave it like that. Nice. Oh shit. The Discord page. I want to the description here. Should I also add an icon for the about me? Let me see. What's a good default font? Impact. Century Gothic. Alright, honestly it doesn't matter too much. Maybe we should download a font? Yeah, let's just try sans serif. We need to make it similar to one of these, which it does look similar. Let's try that. Yo, what's up, Devro? How's it going, man? The About Me kind of looks mediocre, but also I think the font is just crappy. What should we do? Maybe, what is that? The Impact font? Let me see if we can change it. You know what's weird? That sucks about GIMP is that you can't change things here. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Let me see. Let me see if we can copy and paste this. Oh, we could do that, actually. Looks weird to be slightly. Let's see. Do you know I made some armor today? Hell yeah. Should make another Instagram post about it. It's clean. Looks clean. Maybe we'll keep it like this. Like how it goes from little text to more text to more text. It's not uploaded yet? Alright. Well, when you upload it, let me know. Give that little internet point. Fake internet point. Okay. Should we do rules too? I think I should do rules. Make you a screenshot. We'll probably finish it on Wednesday. Oh, okay. Sounds good. So our our Twitch page looks pretty decent, I guess. It'd be nice to add Instagram as well, and just add like a bunch of buttons. My itch games, Discord. Oh, we did want to update this. Nice. Looks good. Should I do TikTok as well? We might as well, right? We're already here. Ooh, this one's gonna have some color in it. Wait, we need a white version though. We could have also just done a socials icon. I'm gonna see how can we get this to work, because when we do this, if we were to flip it, we need it. Maybe there is no version that we could do that's. Let me see. There's this right here. Or maybe we can like kind of crop it out. The icon is huge. Also, I don't really use TikTok, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's do 250 again. Is it not centered correctly? I really wonder if TikTok is worth it. Call to actions and getting people actually find your outside of your platform seems hard. Yes, I would say out of all social media platforms, it has the worst return. But if you are doing if you're already posting on social media, you might as well do it. Because if you're making let's say if you're making content for TikTok, you're also just making content for YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. And so even in combination with all of those platforms like YouTube, YouTube, what the hell, Instagram Reel and TikTok, you can also just recycle that for Reddit, which has the greatest return on wishlist and stuff. So yeah, that's how I feel. The hardest part about it is just posting onto that platform, but yeah. If you're already doing marketing, you might as well post on TikTok. That's my opinion of it. It also allows you to create way more content. In terms of like, because the ideal length of a video is 15 seconds. Splitting your content, like the content of your game into 15 seconds, just allows you to like, you know, expand, create more content around your game. Instead of doing like a 1 minute example of your game, you just have more things to share every day. Helps with the algorithm. But I guess take whatever I say with a grain of salt. We're just trying it out. I don't really post on TikTok. I don't even have that many followers or anything like that. I wonder if I just put this. Okay. I think I'm going to remove the text from my Discord. People know what a Discord is. The Steam page I will keep there. I will add a markdown. I'm going to say consider wishlisting Memori. In case people don't know to click on the banner, I'm just also going to put... I mean, they should know, but you never know. Hyperlink, markdown. Consider wishlisting Memori. Click over. Takes you there. Perfect. All of my itch games. Here, let's get rid of it, just so it looks clean. TikTok weirds me out. The weird pantomime 1920s silent films acting people do it. Doing it is so bizarre. Yeah, I will say I'm not a fan of TikTok. And I know exactly how you feel. Like I actually don't. I have the app on my phone. I never touch it. Or I try to avoid it. The only time I open it is to see how my posts did. Also, I just don't. Personally, I don't think, like, you know, all of the short form content, like short form posts, I feel like are bad for people, or bad for children at least. So yeah, but you know, that doesn't mean I won't post on it, I guess. But yeah, it is a strange place. But I can't hold it to too much of a criticism, because I do look at YouTube Shorts as well. But ideally, if I could just block out YouTube Shorts, I would. So yeah. I wish there was like, I wish the user had some sort of at least I wish you could have more control over the feed that you had for YouTube Shorts, or for all of these, like Instagram, because like the whole point is to keep you addicted, right? Like it wants to like keep you on the platform, and I wish there was just something that allowed you to see, you know, just a limited source of information, where it was like, you know, maybe I just want to see updates on fellow game devs, you know. and that's it. Kind of like how Reddit is. Like Reddit only shows me the content I want to see. Although lately, actually, that's not entirely true. On the front page, that's not true. But like, you know, you can go into a subreddit. Like I'll go into the Godot subreddit, or I'll go into the solo development subreddit, stuff like that. I have several Reddit accounts similar. Like sometimes I just want to see like, you know, memes and stuff, so I have one for that. When sometimes I have I have my game dev and slash like, you know, kind of like entrepreneurial stuff, you know, like just latest deets on like, you know, running a business, stuff like that. Like, you know, my work and fun accounts, and I also have some other accounts too, for other things. I do have several Google accounts, but it's usually just because like I have so many like spam emails, fake emails. You know, you probably already know. But yeah. Let's see what else we got here. We could add one for soul development, but I think this is good enough. These are pretty much all my links. A link tree wouldn't be bad here, but yeah, it's basically everything here. Memori, Discord, subreddit. You have to work for the usefulness of it. Feels like it just used to be like that. Used to be that way, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't like Reddit. I think the structure is odd. Interesting. I think it also depends, like, so I'm sure, like, I have siblings who are very young, and they love TikTok. So, like, they love it because I guess they grew up with it. You know, their brain is already developing with TikTok in mind. And maybe that's the same way with me and Reddit. Like, I grew up with Reddit, so I just, like, it's my preferred platform of choice. My preferred platform, yeah. Although, like, lately Discord, I mean, I don't know if you would consider Discord a social media. Like, there is a lot of information that you can get from Discord, but yeah. I think the main reason I like Reddit is because you could just control, like, you know, you pick your, what the hell? You know, you pick your echo chambers, which is kind of cool. You know, if I don't like a certain thing, I just... They have been updating it, though. Like, the structure of Reddit has... It's constantly changing. They're always updating the UI and stuff. Like, I just opened this and this looks weird to me. Let me see. Looks kind of weird. Discord's downsides slowly show. Discord, like IRC, used to be kind of... I wish Discord had a website forum, had website forum capabilities. I mean, so they do, sort of, nowadays, with the new like, you can create forums now. Per Discord. Is that what you're talking? Like, I'm sure you might have seen that. We're really in the dark ages of media. It's all going to disappear and evaporate. I wonder. The other thing that I used to think something similar, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but the one thing that I've noticed is that, like, you know, we're always like, it always feels like, you know, we're nearing the end, where, like, you know, things are just changing so quickly, or like things are going to hell. But then at the end of it, it all seems like it's fine. Like, if you look at news, like the news media from like the 20s, it's basically like the headlines feel like they're the same exact thing as like the headlines from today. You know what I mean? Not like that. Not like just that the information is vanishing. By dark ages, I mean there will be little real record of things. Really, like, can you tell me some examples of like things that are like information that's being lost? So Discord isn't a crawlable thing. That's true too, but I mean, their servers do keep all information. Like, people can crawl it themselves if they really wanted to. I can't because it's gone. But like, I'm trying to think like what information has been lost. And I'm not trying to like Geo city sites are mostly gone. "95% of human history isn't enough proof." So yeah, I'm not like trying to find an argument. I'm just curious. Like, don't know what's been lost yet. I know certain things have been like I know like with all the information coming out, like for example, everything that's posted on YouTube, like if your account isn't active for a long enough time, those posts get deleted. I see sometimes posts on Reddit do get deleted over a long history of time. Like if I look at my saved or liked posts, if I scroll down long enough, sometimes like they're just gone. But I wonder if it's like people deleting these posts, MySpace pages, etc. The parasite websites like Facebook and Instagram. I see. And is the archive like I know, like I don't know, like the CIA and stuff. Don't they like dedicate a lot of resources into just downloading like the entire internet? Like I thought that was a thing. Like I remember seeing like they had like crazy servers for that kind of stuff. Where like, what is it like pen terabytes or whatever they're called? Like huge amount of resources. Also, how's it going, Matt? Matt Hava. Matt Streams. How you doing, man? What happens in Discord is like it stores like a tombstone, so that there won't be much that's the Cassandra works, I guess. Can you show me the information that's been I mean, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to like ask like, has there been like something that you've noticed? Like, you know, there's a piece of information that you've noticed has been lost. Is the database... Oh, I see. Yeah, let me see. Let's look this up. Are we losing... What could I look up? Like... Is the internet... How would I even phrase this? Is information from the internet disappearing? So I don't like looking at random internet articles because, you know, you can go on Reddit for a reliable source, unless you guys have a better source. What if all the information on this is... Oh wait, no, this is not... Is everything on the internet as permanent as we think? Let's see. If there are... Burns down. It's not going to destroy the program, duplicate on multiple data centers. Also, I'm wondering, what is the harm in... I guess another question to ask is, like, what is the harm of, like, some information disappearing? Is it that, like, you know, history could be rewritten, where it's like, oh, maybe we don't want to record the fact that... What is it, the January... When they stormed the White House, maybe eventually we want that piece of information to disappear? Like, stuff like that? Like, where people are rewriting history? Because I feel like, personally, I feel like significant points in history will always be recorded. Or like, you know, as long as the human race survives. But like things like that, like, you know, a random YouTube video might be removed somehow. Or like, you know, maybe these streams will, like, you know, in 200 years, maybe my streams will disappear from the face of the planet. Or like there won't be any recorded history of it, you know? Like, what, or if this post disappears, like, are we really losing much? considering the fact that like there's still so much, like there might be thousands of other, not thousands, but like, you know, hundreds of other posts that are very similar to this one. And is it significant enough for us to lose this one? Like this account was deleted, you see? So like maybe this account, like this piece of information is not nearly as important anymore. Or if every single one of these accounts eventually disappear, should this be considered a valid Reddit post, or can it just be archived as like just, maybe they just save the important information and put it on a text file and that's it? In FBI Most Wanted, I mean, yeah, like I feel like the government would probably keep track of that information, because it's useful information, right? It would probably be, it's probably going to be in the history books. I would probably say, right? Something as significant as that in recent history. But yeah, let's see what else this is from 9 years ago too. It's obviously not every site has bit of information being stored. Many things are though. So yeah, like basically if your site is indexed, stuff like Discord might not be indexed, so like information might not be saved. Interesting stuff. Also, I also wonder like what happens once we hit like a point of like if we have nuclear energy, like infinite, not even indexes last. But yeah, okay, what about sites like archive.org? Like I'm pretty sure most information from archive has been saved since the site has been created. Like what is wrong with keeping, like if this is all we have, let's say for some reason, I don't know, like internet goes down for a while somehow, like all information is lost and the only thing we have left is archive.org. I don't know. It's still a pretty good like recorded history, I would say, right? There's just so much information out on the internet. There's no practical way to like store all of this information. Like, do we really need all of the porn videos that are on Pornhub saved and indexed and categorized into, put into categories for us to easily look at in the future? Websites can elect to remove the archive sites. You're sort of now making my argument for me, but even archive.org is being sued right now and can go under. I see. I guess I think the issue that I'm more concerned with is what is the how much significance is there to like recording all pieces of information that's on the internet? And again, I'm not trying to like start an argument. I'm more so maybe playing devil's advocate because I don't know what's the harm in maybe losing some information. Is less tangible than we think. I see. So for the last 20 years, we've always thought like, hey, everything on the internet is going to stay forever. All right, yeah, everything is permanent, but it's not as permanent as we think. That's the point that you're trying to make. The Library of Alexandria was burned down, burned to the ground. What did we lose? Yeah, I guess we lost a lot of recorded history. Moving towards DNA computing in future, we won't run out of spaces due to this, but hey, that's the future. So obviously, relative to like back then, we're better at recording data. So hopefully, storing data. So hopefully, in the future, there's even a better resource for storing data. I guess we can just only hope there's a better future. Yeah, so take the good with the bad, but just that people think there's all this permanence to internet, but it's not the case. I see. Doom and gloom. just record. Yeah. Don't mean this from a doom and gloom. Yeah. No, I gotcha. Information period blackout. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed like some people have been mentioning this. Like, I have some friends on Discord, and one thing that they've noted is that like, but again, I just don't know if it's like it could also be like a depression thing, for some people. But like, yeah, something someone noted to me was they noticed like social media nowadays has been like it's not nearly as exciting anymore, and I wonder if it's just because we're used to it or just that like it's not nearly as it's just so saturated and boring now. Like everyone's looking for attention, and it's just the same thing put into like I don't know how to explain it, but like the same bullshit put into the internet. Let me try to find an example. I mean, like how many? I'm trying to think. Like, pass it on, what is it, like, double it and give it to the next? Like, that sort of content, like, it's like the same... Oh, shit. What happened to my camera? I kind of, like, just disappear. I'm like... Let's deactivate it and activate it again. Yeah, like, the whole double it and give it to the next, or, like, hey, what do you do for a living? Or, like, hey, where do you live? And it's, like, the same thing over and over again. And it's like no one has any bright ideas anymore. People are just looking for the next fad and a repeat of the same information over and over again. Like, I don't mind if that information gets removed from history. I don't really care about it. And then social media it becomes this, just this need for attention at this point. Podcasts are a perfect example. Oh, I love podcasts. Self-hosted. Yeah. Long form. What is it called? Long form conversation. Stop paying the bills. Poof. They're all posted on social media. Mad Hava. Thank you, man. No worries, man. I know you're busy. I know you've been like... Mad's, by the way, is like he's a fellow Godot. Podcasting RSS spec requires the files to be hosted somewhere. Like Apple's not hosting the podcast episodes. I see. I think most YouTubers, like, I mean, the thing is, like, some of these podcasts, so I feel like if your podcast is significant enough, the information will still be, there are so many different, like, there's diversity in where these things are posted. So, like, I'm a big fan. Have you heard of Lex Friedman? Like, I don't know about smaller podcasts, but, like, super popular people like Lex Friedman, he's on multiple platforms. Like, I'm sure he probably has his stuff hosted on several different platforms. He has it saved on several different platforms. I'm sure there are, like, what's that, people who love to save information on the internet. There's a name for it, but I'm sure there are a bunch of people who have downloaded his videos. I'm sure there are a bunch of people who probably, like, torrent his videos, right? And, like, people who are seeding it and stuff, like, for as long as they live. And then after those guys die, some other person is going to live. So while it's not, like, as permanent as we think, I feel like it's permanent enough. unless, like the human race dies off, like, 50% of the population just wipes out, of course, yeah, I think a lot of information will definitely be lost. Or, nukes and stuff, war. But also, I don't want to talk as if I know shit. I'm just an NPC trying to make games. Or big enough solar flare, yeah. So I don't know. I tend to be pretty optimistic about like what we have in store for the human race. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, but yeah. Would you be interested in long out? Dude, I've always been interested in doing a interview related to game dev. Specifically, even like I wouldn't mind doing one in general, but I've always wanted to be on like Lex Friedman's podcast talking about game dev. I just don't think I'm like, I'm there yet, I'm not where I want to be in life, but I wouldn't mind doing one either. Specifically Dark Ages. I mean, yeah. Dark Ages doesn't mean, end of the human race. Dark Ages, we've already been through dark Ages in the past. And yeah, while it was hurtful for the human race, doesn't mean it's the end of the human race. I personally get frustrated with the amount of pessimism of the human progress. Yeah, I've noticed it too, but I kind of get it because, like, at least, like, I'm like relatively young, and I'm like sometimes I can feel like I'm a victim, not a victim. Like I'll notice things, and then I'll be like, "Oh, damn, the human race is screwed." Like the whole, like we were just talking about TikTok, how like, I don't know, like, it kind of I feel like it's hurtful for like, the children of like, the next generation. And while I think it's bad, it like, what the hell am I trying to say, man? I still have hope, Like, most people think, oh, with ChatGPT and all this stuff, there's like, oh, it's going to be the AI takeover and stuff like that. And it's like, wait, maybe not. Maybe it's just the AI integration, And it could be scary. AI integration could be scary. I think most humans don't want something out there that's, stronger than them, a tool that could possibly, mean the end of the human race. But if we're smart about it, which I think we will be, I think we'll be fine. But yeah, also noticing the change, like, going from like, if you were born in like, let's say you were born in the 50s, seeing like how technology has advanced so quickly, for like the majority of your life, things kind of have been like very, I don't know, static. And then, within the last 2 decades, we just like had this crazy boom of technology, and it could be intimidating for a lot of people where they think, oh no, these are the end times. You see, like crazy kids out there, like news is showing like, just all the craziness that happens, and it makes you think, oh shit, like, maybe these are the end times. But honestly, I think humans were always kind of crazy. We just didn't know it. We just didn't have news, the news media recording it and clickbaiting us. There's a good theory about this called future shock. I see. I'm actually glad there's a name for it, because like I always thought like, yeah, I always hear like older people, like typically I see older people being more like affected by this, by like, seeing what's happening. But even I get shocked by it sometimes too. We embrace human genius, but are fearful of the idea of us all having a genius to me. A genius to help to me is silly. Yeah. Future shock. Oh, it's a book. I see. Too much change in a short period of time, yeah. It's definitely scary. Fear of the future. Many goods have become disposable as a cost of manual repair. Yeah. I mean, and it is still scary. Like, there are intimidating things that we are doing that could mean, you know, the end of the human race, but I think we're smarter than that. Like another big issue that's like that I've been concerned with lately is like microplastics. But I feel like, you know, we're not dying yet, so I feel like we have some time to figure it all out. Like, again, I might be naive, and I might be I'm also like, you know, just a dumb, you know, game developer. I don't really expand my horizons towards like politics and stuff. I kind of just stay in my lane, sort of. I do have obviously I have opinions about stuff, but like I don't like to claim that I know too much about it. Since there's a plastic eating virus or something like that, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, in terms of like they are developing things to eat plastic, but that doesn't mean it still wouldn't reduce microplastics. Like, microplastics can still be a huge thing. Or, like, you know, just pollution in general. Increasing cancer. Get super afraid about change no matter what decade they exist in. Yeah, that's true too. Like, I feel like when I'm like 60 plus, I'll probably be the same. I'll probably have the same attitude. Like, whatever it is in the future, I'll be like, oh God, these damn kids, I don't know what's good for them. You know. Like, I mean, it's totally possible that, you know, in 20 years, AI is so good that, like, everyone just doesn't give a shit about anything. Like, there's no point in being a game dev. There's no point in, like, going outside when you have, you know, infinite resources. Or not, you know, not infinite, but, like, seemingly infinite. You know, you have your food accounted for. You have your VR headset. You can just plug in and just chill, pretend you're, like, a superhero. So yeah, like, that could be what I would consider hurtful, but that's because I've already lived in, like, the natural world for so long. And that's probably how older people feel. Like, you know, they used to go outside pretty often. Literally the only time I go out is, like, to hang out with my friends, maybe once a month at most sometimes, and go to the gym. Like, if my ancestors looked at me now, they'd probably be like, yo, what the hell are you doing? So yeah. It's all relative. A creeping suspicion that we're all being poisoned by plastics, but then I remember we have the internet, so I guess it's worth, yeah. Honestly, internet, greater than microplastics. For so many new tech, it's funny. The calculator, ink pens. Yeah, dude, I remember that too. Like, I remember freaking. I mentioned this earlier, where it was like, oh yeah, like, at least when I was a kid, like, I remember my parents and, like, you know, my teachers. One thing that they would always complain about was like, oh, you're never gonna bring a calculator to a restaurant to calculate, you know, your tips, or another. They always love. I remember when I was a kid, my older teachers would always, like, brag about how their phones had the wheel instead of the pressing the button, and it's like, okay, yeah, like, as a kid you're like, okay, yeah, so what, like, what's, like, you know, weird flex, right? And I feel like I mean, I think it's just a natural thing. It's like a natural thing to do, I think, and I feel like when I'm their age, I'll probably do something similar, but with with whatever exists. Like if everyone has access to AI, I'm going to be like, oh, but you should really know how to program, you know, or something like that. But then, you know, some kid's going to be like, oh, you're a stupid old man. You don't know what you're talking about. We already have AI. Being a prompt, like being a prompting for AI is probably going to be a more useful skill in the future than actually being a programmer. Even though, you know, you still need to know logic skills, but maybe it won't be nearly as important. Did I miss anyone's message? Few people, it's hard for natural cultural changes between generations and the end of the world. Yeah. The eternal cycle of I had it worse, you don't know how good you have it. It's honestly a good thing. It's a sign of progress. Yeah, definitely. Dude, the eyes of a jealous... Yeah, exactly. The eyes of a jealous adult is a good... I think that's what it is. Like they wish they had what we had. And it's I feel the same way sometimes too. Like seeing how things are progressing. But the thing is, as an adult, I feel like you're being exposed... Like, it's all relative, man. Like, right now, I'm sure there was someone who is, like, you know, twice my age who really wanted to be a game dev, but they weren't exposed to nearly as many tools, or, like, they weren't exposed to the internet. So if you really wanted to be a game dev, you really had to put in the work if you were, like, you know, twice my age. And it's, like... raise his hand. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, you've been, like... what I'm trying to get at is, like, it's all relative, right? Like... You're still doing great for, like, the position that, like, you know, the cards that you were dealt. And there's still a lot of stuff that you can do. And it's like, someone who, let's say someone... Now, if I was double someone else's age, like, let's say someone, like, 20... I'm 24, so someone who's, like, 24 years later, there's a 24-year-old, I'm 48, I'm looking at this 24-year-old, I'm like, wow, you have all of these tools at your hand. If only I had that when I was your age. And I'd be like, I'd be sort of jealous. I'd be sort of jealous of them, but at the same time, I still worked with what I had. And like the thing with them is that they also have way more competition now. Like they have everyone, you know, everyone has AI at their disposal. So like, being able to separate yourself from the crowd is even more difficult for that you know, the next generation of 24-year-olds. The only regret I have is I didn't have an adult to guide me where I was going to go back then. Yeah, I mean, I feel like neither did I too much. I hope this is not... I don't want this to turn into who suffered more, or like who has it... Yeah, like you said, who has it worse or anything like that. Who's been through the struggle more. But I will say, yeah, like the internet was really good for that. Like, not to say that I didn't have any like parental guidance, but I don't think it was like... I know some people have like if I had a kid, I feel like I would be a really good like parent, I would say. Better than my parents, I would say. But yeah, that doesn't make me feel bad for myself just because I have been exposed to the internet, and like any information that I did need was always there. And it's also like, yeah. Personally, for me, it's like whenever I don't have something, I'm like, all right, so I just have to make up for it. I don't have a role model, so it's like, oh damn, I gotta be my own role model, so to speak. Not trying to flex or anything like that. That's just my mindset, like how my mind works. It's like, oh shit, this is like, this part of my life is lacking. I better make up for it, or just work with what you got. You know, you need to know what your strengths are. Internet greater than parents. Yeah, it's the same for me. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, you look like you're a good father. I mean, you redesigned your whole kid's room. But who knows? We don't know what you're like behind closed doors. My parents split when I was 3. Oh, yo, same. I think it might have been like 2 or something. Not enough for me to like know exactly what happened. I think you were saying earlier that parents kind of seem dumb by virtue of them not growing up with the internet, and I kind of agree. I wouldn't. I don't want to blame them because it's like something that's been consistent with like an entire generation. Like for the longest time, there was no boom in technology. Like it was very slow, and then while I was growing up is when like. Even from my perspective, growing up with it, I noticed that it was growing. Whereas, like, if you're already an adult and then you're witnessing this boom, like, it's happening quick, So I don't blame them for like, not accepting it, because it's hard for me to accept it. So I couldn't even imagine it for like other people. And if you're able to adapt as an adult too, it's even more impressive because like, yeah, your brain, it's harder for your brain to adapt as you get older, the neuroplasticity, like you can adapt, but like as a child, it's significantly easier to adapt to the changes in technology as a child just because your brain is still developing. Whereas if your brain is already developed and you're witnessing all these changes at like a significant rate, then yeah, could hurt. I don't think they're bad. They've provided the younger generations, but it seems like the previous generations tend to stay in their own box. Yeah. I don't think I'm old enough to know, like, because I feel like maybe when I get older, I might stay in my own box, or at least, I don't know, like, sort of become more conservative with my thoughts. Like right now, as a, being how old I am, I'm like, oh yeah, like let's explore this idea. Let's do this. Like, what's something cool that we like the human race can do, or like maybe something that could potentially be better for the human race. I'm willing to hear it out. Whereas as I get older, I might be like, all right, no, this is a solid structure for the human race. Let's stick to it. I mean, that's usually what happens as you get older. You become more conservative. Statistically, by the way, not everyone. I can't speak for every human being, of course. There are people now who know how to use the internet, not really how computing works, which is in a way the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I think my siblings, they know how to navigate, the UI and stuff. And I mean, they're still very young, so I assume maybe when they get older, they'll start learning some stuff. Your musical taste sort of stopped growing. You go back to what you know. Yeah, exactly. It's so true. Like my parents, sometimes like when I'm like visiting family, I'm like playing my music like just on the side, and they're like, "What the hell is this? What the hell is this music?" They hate it. I know they hate it. Like, they only like to listen to like 90s music, I like 90s music too, but I also like modern music. So yeah. I mean, I like everything, 70s, 80s, 90s. I've had like all my phases in like middle school through high school. It disturbs me how smart people think their kids are because they can use an iPad, but developmentally, you really want to wait till they're much older before you put those things in front of them. And it really speaks to how easy it is to use. Yeah, I actually wonder what it like putting an iPad in front of your kid at like 2 years old. I actually do wonder what that does to them. Because at the same time, like, Because, okay, I mean, I'm sure a kid would be able to adapt to technology even at, like, 10 years old. So, yeah, I don't think it hurts them. But it does create that separation, at least a little bit. Because if you're exposed to it as a 10-year-old, if you're exposed to an iPad at 10 years old, and then you're going to be using it for the rest of your life, I'm pretty sure you would have some sort of dependency on it already. You'd have to be, like, I don't know. Actually, don't know. Because I was exposed to, like, my first smartphone in, like, high school. I think that's when I got my first 8th grade, actually. I think I got my first smartphone. So I was, what, like 13, 14? Don't think it's good for the eyes, at least. So, I mean, the biggest thing I think with the eyes is that it increases your what the hell is it called? Your nearsightedness, increases your nearsightedness. But I don't know, like, I mean, if all we're using is, like, computers nowadays, I wonder if that's, like, it's technically not a good thing if your eyes can't adapt to further distances, but how often are you actually looking at those distances? Like, how often are you, like, looking into the horizon, you know? I know I'm not, especially since I live in a city. Like, you know, 2 blocks ahead of me, there's a building every time. To age 3, children are very olfactory. They put everything in their mouth. They need to move and explore and use their body and hands to move around. All of that is critical for speech development and is critical for mental growth. Your synaptic development stops growing at 5, and making those connections later is much harder. I see. So at least until 5 years old, you shouldn't show your kid an iPad. That's what we're getting at. Let's actually look this up. I wonder if there's any information about it. So much for game. I mean, we got our Twitch page done. I guess that's all we're gonna do today. Maybe I'll do some more work later on, off stream. When should I let my kid use a tablet? Also, yeah, I use Reddit a lot as my source of information just because I don't like looking at while it's not necessarily the best source, I don't like looking at, like, the top results of Google, because it's usually just SEO posts that, like, unless we're using, like, like an actual, what are they called? Like scientific article or something. I don't like looking at top posts. So I usually just look through Reddit, see, and usually there might be, like, links to it, but I like just hearing what the internet has to say. It's heavily SEO crap now. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, yeah, we could look it up just to see. It's also a lot of SEO crap, and it's literally, like, ChatGPT stuff. Like, GPT-3 was, like, the product of so much information. Just in general, like, especially if you ask question formatted like posts like this. I mean, PBS is kind of a valid source, but yeah, like New York Times, I don't know if New York Times is a valid like website to be sharing information about your kid. I don't know. Waiting until your child is at least preschool age. Which, yeah, it makes sense, but I wonder if there's, let's see. I'm only 20 and I was preyed on by actual predators and groomed as a child. I mean, this is a little darker. Also, yeah, like, I mean, this sort of stuff is also pretty bad. Yeah, how's it going, Wrath of Wood? Neil Lake, welcome. Not much of a game dev stream anymore. It seems like we are talking about the end times of the human race. No, I'm just kidding. We're just talking about like the differences between the generations. I do have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Just gotta pee. Just peeing the big gulp. We're all friends here. Yeah. Yeah, so we could talk about game dev real quick. We did go on a huge tangent. I will say one more thing, maybe hopefully to wrap things up about like the whole thing. I also don't really. I don't want to say I don't care about the human like I said, I'm an optimist about these kinds of things, but I'm also like not concerned with too much. Like, sure, like okay, if kids are exposed to like tablets at an early age, I'm sure there's going to be diversity within the human race where like some parents won't expose their children to that, some parents will, and we'll just have like a split between society of like just diversity of how people have been raised. Some of them might be like, we don't know what the long-term effects would be. Obviously it seems like there are a lot of bad things associated with like exposing your kids to these sorts of things, but maybe there are some good things. I don't know what they would be, but let me see. Like, avoid. I mean, it seems like the consensus is no, but like it's still gonna happen, and maybe there's something. Maybe there's a there's a silver lining to all of it. Maybe integrating into society. Maybe integrating into like, the new virtual reality would be a lot easier when you're exposed to tablets at a young. I don't know. I'm just bullshitting. But yeah. We'll talk about game dev real quick. So this is my game. I've been working on it for 2.5 years now. I'll just show you some gameplay. It's heavily inspired by Celeste, if you've heard of that game. And we actually just released a demo yesterday of the entire game. Most of it is fully polished and updated. There are some issues, like some light bugs, some quality of life features that are still missing from the game, but all in all, it's pretty good. And we're going to be releasing this for the Steam Next Fest pretty soon. Steam Next Fest starts in June 19th. So we got 15 more days to basically fully polish our demo, add any more features we want to add, and then also just work on most of the things that we're going to be doing now is marketing. So posting social media, like, videos of gameplay, mechanics, all that kind of stuff every day. Updating our Twitch page, which we updated our Twitch page today. We also need to update our Steam page, update the trailer. What else? I have it all written down. I'll show you some more of the gameplay before I show the other things that we need to do. But yeah, on the topic of what was it? What were we talking about? Podcasts? I would love to do a podcast one of these days, Cricket. If you're actually like trying to do something similar, I wouldn't know what to talk about. I would have to like, maybe we can figure that out, but it would be pretty cool. I know a decent amount of like YouTubers do it, but nothing's wrong with having our own twist on it. Like I feel like not every game dev is the same, obviously. There's probably information that people are missing out on. And also, I will say, you know, we were talking about the lack of like, I don't know, like how social media content lately has been pretty boring. I feel like one thing that most people don't talk about enough of is like the philosophy of things, like just life in general, and like its association with game dev. Like I feel like, you know, I don't want to say, you know, I don't want to sound like one of those. I don't want to sound like an Andrew Tate impersonator or anything like that. But like, you know, there are a lot of people who like, I don't know, just are not self-aware. And it's good to bring some of that out. I feel like if you are making some sort of content and you do want to make it unique in some way, I feel like being self-aware is super important. But yeah, this is the game. And also, I do not support Andrew Tate at all. That was a bad comparison. Also I don't care. Again, I don't really care about you know, social media influencers in general. He's just the first person that came to mind. John Blow, he talks about that stuff with game design. Game design and the human condition, so to speak. I see. Yeah. It's definitely important to talk about. Dude, these new speeds, like, we've changed so many variables that I'm so, like, my muscle memory usually tells me, hey, like, let go or press the dash button at this point. And so we're gonna have to, like, redesign some of these levels. Like, right there, usually the timing lets me hit that spring, and now that it's, like, slower, I gotta, like, just be careful. Some of the level design that we need to do as well is just make sure that when you do dash into certain areas, the level design allows for you to like hit or like interact with a new object. Like it needs to be quick. There needs to be no delay on perfect runs. Yeah, this is the other chapter. It's not my favorite chapter. The mechanic needs some updating. We want to add a dash to this mechanic where you turn into like this rainbow and like speed through everything, which will be, you know, it'll make the game more punishing, but also if you're a speedrunner, it'll allow for, you know, quicker times. So there's this like risk versus reward aspect to it. So yeah, we'll probably not work on this during this demo. I think we're gonna leave the game the way it is. But yeah, for the future levels, we're gonna do it. For the future versions of the game. John Blow, I don't think I know who that is. But yeah, if you're interested in playing the game, you can check it out. Got a bail, but I'll hit you up later. Alright, sounds good. Peace. Yeah, if anyone wants to play the game, it's right there. It's free. And any feedback is appreciated. So yeah, we do need to record some gameplay. Really don't feel like doing it, but we really should. Or we could save it all for tomorrow. Call this a chill Sunday. Nah, let's do it today. I'd like to get at least something done today. Sunday's a decent day to post on social media anyway. Let's see. We got add some secrets. We got rules, banners, update Twitch stream. So yeah, we did update the Twitch stream. We didn't add rules. I think I'm gonna ignore adding rules for now. Let's see. So none of my, honestly, chapter 3 has like some pretty crappy level designs. Let me see if we can find one that's like the best out of all of them. I mean, we could save this area. Let's see. Honestly, I think this area is pretty decent. We'll try adding rooms like this. I'll get feedback from people too, checking what they think. Okay. I'm gonna have to switch to scene 2. I'm gonna have to mute my mic too while we record this. It'll be quick, like 2 seconds or like 40 seconds. Here, let me add my controller real quick. Okay. I'm gonna have to mute Spotify real quick. Okay. Automatic scene switcher we have to go into. Let's see. Tools, automatic scene switcher, switch to scene, start, close. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna disable some of these. Alright, there we go. Okay. Quick, I'm gonna mute myself. I think we'll leave it at that. Oh no, bro. I didn't press the record button. That's kind of embarrassing. think I need to take a break. I think we're just gonna call it here. I'll record the videos off stream probably. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Let's see who's online. Oh wait. Too much tomato. We'll rate him. I'll see you, Half Moon. Yeah, it wasn't much of a stream, but yeah, tomorrow I think we're gonna do way more. I need to get into that. Am I gonna stream later again? Probably not. We'll see. We'll see. I'm probably gonna do some more game dev off stream, or at least work on the trailers off stream. Gonna take a break though, eat something, chill. But yeah, tomorrow going forward, we're gonna go full send on the itch page, not on the itch page, the Steam page, the Kickstarter page. I think will be fully, at least, will be somewhat functional by tomorrow. By the end of tomorrow's stream. Probably will not be there. I'll see you later. See you, Illicit. Peace. Let's grab Too Much Tomatoes link. What is he doing? Looks like he's working on... Oh, he's just looking at analytics. All right. Until next time, everybody.